Hello, and welcome to the ESPR training program. My name is Jeff, and I'll be your instructor for this course. The Esper program has been promptly set up by the government in order to address the recent outbreak of extrasensory activity among select citizens. In an effort to minimize incident, all citizens found to possess extrasensory abilities are required to undertake ESPR training to bring their new abilities under a safe degree of control. Okay, we'll start with something simple. In the drawer to your left, you'll find the first test. It's a prototype puzzle cube we were working on before we landed this Esper contract. Probably wouldn't have taken off anyway. All you have to do is solve it without using your hands. It can be done in just 21 moves. I'm sure a super genius like you can figure it out. Good luck.
Yeah, in case you've forgotten, you just need to press the A button when you start doing your psychic thing.
Okay, I'm starting the clock now.
Why'd you drop it? You have to press A once to start concentrating, but if you press it again, you'll stop concentrating.
Any time now. Okay, stop. Jim, they're not solving it. Yeah, just holding it there, moving it around. I thought the psychic thing only happened to the smart ones. Okay, it looks like for whatever reason, your abilities aren't sufficient enough to solve this test. So we're going to have to vastly simplify it. If you'll just give us a moment. Okay, we'll start again. For this first test, pick up the cube and place it on the big bright box. Well done! Okay, we can't do these next tests if you couldn't manage the first one, so we're pretty much starting from scratch here. Give us a moment to set up the next test.
Okay, so you are able to move objects in all 3 dimensions, right? From what we've observed, you just have to move the left stick forward while holding the cube and concentrate on moving it away from you.
Try it now. See if you can get the... That's good. That's at least something. Okay. Let's see if you can pass the cube through this wall. You actually tried to do it.
Seriously, though, you can move the cube towards you in the same way you move it away. Just move the left stick backwards and concentrate.
Our observations have found that you can't pick up an object if it's behind something. If something else gets in the way while you're holding it, you'll drop it. Now, let's see how far away you can move the cube. Can you touch the target at the end of the room?
Not far enough. I hear that holding the right bumper can increase concentration. Well, I'm serious. That's what it says here. Just for a short time will do.
Whoa! I didn't mean for you to concentrate that hard. But I guess if that's what it takes to hit the target, then good job, buddy. Right. We'll just be taking that before you put a hole in the wall or something. Here you go. A nice soft ball to play with. Oh. It didn't make it out of the end of the tube. Well, great. Now it's stuck behind the glass. Just wait there and we'll send for someone to get it out for you. Right. They're on their way. Sorry about this. The ball was meant to fly out of the end of the tube. Now there's absolutely no way for you to get at the ball. What was that? sorry, our building is still having a lot of issues with all the modifications we've made since this program was set up. One of the builders probably cut through a cable again. It's been an interesting week. But don't get up or anything. You just keep sitting there and wait for one of our guys to come get the ball out for you. Wait. How'd you do that? You're not supposed to be able to, You picked it up through the glass. Well, this is new. None of the other participants have been able to control objects through glass. We're going to need to test this some more. Let's see if you can direct the ball through this tube. Interesting. Let's try it with this paperweight. Oh, so now you can't pick it up. Is it because it's also made of glass? What the... Well, the tube is clogged again. This time, you can unclog it yourself. Hang on a second while we readjust the pipes. There's no reason why we can't make this part of the test. Okay, here's your ball back. Just use it to pull the paperweight out of the tube. Who knows? You could be the world's first psychic janitor if you play this right. So, you really can't pick that up? Well, we need that paperweight back. I need that paperweight back. Gift from my wife. Could you please push it onto the receiver? Great, thanks. You've saved me one hell of a headache. Let's get back to testing, shall we? Let's see what happens if we cover up some of the pipes. Right, so that hasn't changed. You can't control objects if you can't see them. Good to know. Don't think that means you're getting out of this test, though. It's still perfectly solvable if you take the correct route. Great work. I was lying earlier, by the way. I have absolutely no idea if these tests are solvable or not. No time to test them. Okay, do we have any other glass objects we can test? Well, we do still have these novelty-sized marbles made during our company's original endeavor. I just had an idea. Ernie, do we still have some strengthened glass left? You know, the stuff we use when testing the limits of that tennis ball launcher? That new thing I just mentioned? Strengthened glass. It's twice as thick as regular glass and less transparent. If it obscures your vision enough, perhaps you won't be able to control objects behind it. Oh, and remember, if at any point you get stuck, you can just hit the button on the desk to reset the test. It appears to be working. Great. We've had to redesign these tests once already. I don't intend to do it a second time. Speaking of which, we haven't finished building these next few. I think there's a few missing pieces, so we'll have to improvise. There's a binder in the filing cabinet behind you that should help for now. Whatever you do, don't open the binder. It contains very sensitive corporate information, and you haven't signed a non-disclosure agreement yet. So keep it closed, and put it back when you're done, or we'll sue you. Seriously. Wait, where did the binder go? Okay, there should be another one in the bottom drawer. Try not to lose this one. Is that your foot tapping? Would you stop tapping your foot, please? Again? This is getting ridiculous. Ernie, can't you just throw some boxes in there or something? That's better. Well, don't let these half-baked tests fool you. We're actually very professional. Sure, the budget was handsome, but they gave us almost no information and a very short time frame. We didn't even have time to set up a proper testing facility. That room you're working in? My old office, with some modifications. That wasn't very good. You're getting through these a little quicker than we'd like. So we've made this one extra hard. That should give us some time. Hang on, this test is broken. It wasn't meant to be that easy. Ernie, can you fix that? Okay, try this. Nope. That was over way too quickly. Something else must be broken. Honestly, I wish some people would double-check their supposed fixes before making them live. Right. Now it should be fixed. Is the next one ready yet? Good. I'm just about ready to fire someone. Hey, Ernie, can I have more coffee? Ernie, more coffee in here. Ernie. One switch seemed to be too easy for you.
so we've doubled it. Enjoy.
At this stage of the test, participants are usually tasked with juggling live animals while simultaneously painting a self-portrait. But for you, I think we'll stick with pulling switches for now. Your performance so far has certainly given us some interesting data. For this next series of tests, we're going to see how you do with something a bit heavier. I want you to try to pick up this small safe. No? Nothing? Disappointing. Okay, we'll have to scrap the next set of tests. I guess you'll just have to sit there while we design some more. Oh, what now? Another blackout? What's causing those? Oh, so you can pick it up. Were you just not trying hard enough earlier? Well, no matter. This means we can use those tests.
Just because you can't lift heavy objects off the ground doesn't mean they're useless to you. You just need to give them a little help, that's all.
What did you just say? I don't believe you. I've got to see this for myself. I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Apparently, all the tables in the cafeteria above your floor are suspended in midair and refusing to come back down. Carry on with the tests. I'll be right back.
That long box over there? Pretty important for these next tests. Don't lose it.
Okay, I'm back. It seems we're gonna have to cut these tests a little short. There are a few pressing matters to attend to, so we'll make this next set of tests our last. These should be fairly simple. We want to see how your abilities work underwater. We couldn't do that with the others since their powers don't work through glass like yours do. But please try to be careful. I really like that office. By the way, I hope you understand why I haven't been in there to instruct you in person. You've probably read in the news about what some of you are capable of. We're just taking precautions. This isn't all fun and games, you know. There's only one reason why the government would give us so much money and so little time to do this. Desperation. The stuff you've read about in the news is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, for this last test... What? There seems to be something wrong with the video. Is something happening in there? What on earth just happened? We've lost the video feed. That sounded pretty bad. Hopefully everything's still working in there. Just carry on with the test while we try to get this sorted out. Okay, the video's back. Oh, wow. That looks bad. Did you do that? Holy crap. Ernie, I think we've got a Class 5. Get the manual. Okay, in the event of a Class 5 incident, subdue the participant immediately. What do we subdue them with? We're a toy company, not a weapons company. Okay, I'm really sorry about this, but it turns out you're really dangerous. So please don't take this personally, but we have to knock you out. Since we don't have anything more efficient, if you could just sit still while we fire tennis balls at your head and just let us know when you're unconscious, that'd be great. What? Hey, hey, hey! Put that down! Who knows how much damage you could do with that? No, that's the only one we have. Oh, wait. It's still working. That's why you don't skimp when it comes to buying a tennis ball launcher. Oh, damn it. I love that thing. Ernie, do we have anything else? Then I guess there's only one thing for it. We still have control over some of the room's modular apparatus. I'm sorry about this, I really am. But you brought this on yourself. You're a loose cannon. If we don't stop you now, who knows what you'll do next? You'll be throwing tables all over the place, causing blackouts everywhere you go, destroying more priceless tennis ball launchers. You even got the binder all wet. I never should have let you play with that. It should have stayed in the filing cabinet where it belonged. You did it! You passed! I can't believe it. You're the first one. I'm sorry for scaring you. We needed to make sure you could handle yourself under stress. It looks like you're going to need that composure for what comes next. You see, this isn't just a civilian training program. It's also a recruitment initiative. We need the best recruits for an extremely dangerous and entertaining series of escapades. You can refuse if you want, but we can definitely make it worth your while. So I've got just one question for you. How far do you think you could throw a tank?